everybody. It has been a while, hasn't it? Well, she's got a couple minutes to herself here and decided that it's been way too long, so she's gonna catch up to speed. What she's been doing, what she's gonna do, what's been happening, what's gonna happen. That's pretty much it. Past and future, and you're viewing the present. So, but when you see it, it's gonna be the past. But it's still for us the present. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, check it out. See what she's been up to, and we're hoping to find out what you've been up to, because it's the present and you can't see this till the future. And let us know in the comments, because this is one-way communication at the moment. Okay.
Well, hello everybody. It is Saturday, April 10th. It's been a little while, but somebody's gone fishing and I've got the place to myself. It's quiet and I'm in a peppy good mood. So I figured what better time than the present to make a video. So what have I been up to the last couple weeks? Well, I finally finished my peacock cross stitch. Never did make a back stitching video that was worth putting out. I'll show that to you in a minute. And what else? Oh, yesterday we had a date night, and by night I mean 4 p.m. because somebody goes to bed really early, and it's not me. But we went to I can't remember the name of this little town, but quaint little town. Seems to be the demographic at the restaurant we ate at was a lot of, retired age people. I liked it. And I had shrimp roll. No, seafood roll. And it was very good. And then after that, we went to Dunedin, had a event at the brewery there. Some vendors, crafts, stuff like that. But we had an interesting discussion during the evening. Me and the hubby. So I don't know where do you guys land on this? I made the comment that, should we eventually buy a house again, I would like to go into one of the 55 and up neighborhoods, since he's now 55. And he kind of hemmed and hawed about it, but while I was looking around the restaurant, I noticed that most of the people there looked like they were probably late 50s, 60s, and I don't remember exactly the trajectory of the conversation, but I made the comment that being around I like better now than when I was young to be around older people, because it makes me feel younger than I really would if I was hanging around younger people. So if I was hanging around people in their 20s and 30s, I would feel like the old fart. Whereas if I'm in a restaurant or whatever and there's a bunch of people who are senior citizens, then I feel younger. And he felt the opposite. He made the comment that being around younger people, 20s and 30s, makes him feel young. and that being around older people makes him feel old. I don't know. Anyway, just different perspective. I know when I was young, though, like in my 20s, I didn't really like hanging out with senior citizens. You know, I didn't find it interesting. But now that I'm a lot more into history and things like that, and people's stories, their life stories, and, you know, how my hometown or whatever town I'm living in, memories from the past before things became so modern. I really enjoy talking to people who are older and can kind of give me what things were like before my generation. He just wants to hang out with younger people, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Differences, lots of differences. So anyway, it's kind of, I don't know. Don't know if he'll move into a 55 and up community or not. But anyway, so what do you guys think? What's your opinion? Do you feel younger hanging out with young people? Are you the, as he says, the cool old guy? Not me. But yeah, so anyway. So yeah, then Dunedin and some vendors and stuff, and then we came home. That was pretty much it. Jasmine got her hair cut, and I've got, you know, really cheap clippers, so it's a lot shorter than I wanted. I started out with the longest blade, and it looked kind of cute. He liked it too, but then by the time I got to the feet and trying to blend it in, it just got shorter and shorter and shorter. So, whatever. But, let's see, what else? If you are a true crime aficionado, or even if you're not, I have been binge listening to a podcast the last couple of days that's more of a spoof on the docu-series of true crime, because I listen to those too, you know, like Serial and all that other stuff, or it's an in-depth dive into a specific case, but this one is a spoof on it, and it's just, I don't know, it's subtle with it's not like canned laughter and, you know, like a slapstick kind of stuff. It's just, you've got to like catch the nuances of the funny stuff. A lot of it, some of it's just ridiculously idiotic, but it's, I think it's called, I'll double check. This Sounds Serious. I've listened to the first 2 seasons, but I find it kind of amusing to listen to when I'm working on crafts or whatever. But yeah, so what else? I think we're gonna finally start the mandala today. Yeah, we'll give that a try. And I got some more craft ideas yesterday when we were shopping, when we went to Dunedin, to where we parked to walking to the brewery. You know, a lot of window shopping, and went into a couple of gift stores, and they had some stuff that triggered ideas. Like this one was local artisans with their artworks. Gave me some ideas, and then, you know, little painted signs with funny sayings, like those. So I got a saying that I really like, but I don't want to, you know, throw it out there yet. I want to make something with it and hang it on the wall. But it stuck my funny bone. So, you know, the kind of whimsical stuff you crochet on a pillow or cross stitch onto a pillow. But yeah, I really, really am about ready to not work anymore for somebody else. I'm burned out. I so wish that I could just be self-employed making stuff to sell, whether it's upcycling things or crafts or whatever, and just selling it. But, you know, it's actually making enough money to survive on that. But we finally got our tax refunds done and sent in for 2019 and 2020. So looks like we're going to have a decent refund to try and pay down some of our debt. That'd be great. And, what else has happened? Oh, that's reminding me of other things this week. Okay, so we got a new air conditioner installed, and then that leaked. And Brian works in, mold and water damage mitigation. That's his job. And they said, oh, it's just a little leak. It's no problem, blah, blah, blah. We'll just dry it up. And he got out his thermal imaging camera and showed them that it was like the whole ceiling and down the walls and all this from the main level through the garage. So then they had to, bring over the whole mitigation team with the plastic visqueen hanging and the masks and the hazmat suits and all that stuff and the big blower fans and all this stuff, and while I'm trying to work. And then of course as soon as they leave, then it's the guy with the weed eater and the leaf blower outside. So it was just a stressful week, but anyway, it's all cleaned up now and done. So got that all finished with a new air conditioner. So what else? I can't think of anything else at the moment. That was eventful. But yeah, I would like to. I'm all over the place. Yeah, I want to sell stuff that I make, whether it's in local whatever or online or whatever, but finding enough buyers to make enough money to do that, to not have to work anymore. Oh, that'd be nice. Talked to Danette. We had a video chat earlier this week. Couple hours we talked, coming up with all kinds of ideas of things to sell. So then we got into a little bit of a political debate, and I am not a political person, but anyway. So let me show you the finished cross stitch, and then I'll get everything set up to do a mandala. I'm gonna hold off on starting the pill bottle chandelier because I believe a couple people said they're gonna send some more pill bottles, and I want to have all of them here before I start. So if anybody else wants to send in pill bottles for that little project, and again, I'll show you a picture of what I'm making here. And if you want to send in pill bottles, email me please at goneoffmymeds@gmail.com, or catch me on Facebook Messenger, and I'll give you my address so you can send those to contribute. It's kind of a Halloween-y looking thing, so I've got a little time before I want to get it done for sure. But I think we'll mandala today, or is it mandala? Mandala's the little guitar, isn't it? I don't know. And then coming up soon, we'll then try the beaded cross stitch and the paint by number. I'm scared to do the beaded cross stitch because of Lily. She's gonna be all over that shit, but yeah. So anyway, let me show you that finished peacock. I'm scared to wash it. I don't know if I need to. My mom always wash them, but I actually had one bleed all over the place when I did that, so I don't know. Anyway, Okay, let's take a look at it. I'm dithering because I'm busy being awesome. Thank you again, Anna, for the cup. All right, let's go look at that. Okay, there's the finished peacock. And I don't think I ever again want to save all of the back stitching for the end, because that was a lot. It was a lot of back stitching. But it's finally finished, and I even had to do some, where are they? I even had to do some French knots. Some of them look really good. Some of them not quite as good, but yeah, there's lots of, oh, you know what? I think I'm supposed to maybe put some French knots up there. I might have to check my pattern again. But yeah, I really like it. Really, really like it. And it's not on the original fabric that came with it, because it came with Ada, and I don't care for Ada. I like linen better. I would have preferred probably a different color of linen, because this doesn't really show up. But then again, it blends well. So, and the colors, of course, will look good in here. I don't know whether or not I'm going to pay for it to be professionally framed. I do like to have my cross stitch done professionally, because I'm not that good at cutting mats, and I've never mounted one, but I like to have my mats on my cross stitch a little bit fancier. You know, I've got like, you know, it's like a navy suede mat with all kinds of fancy cutouts. But this is, you know, it takes you so long to do them. It's, to me, worth spending the money to have them matted. And this one, I think, was matted at Michael's, which was, you know, it was almost as expensive as this other place that we would go to in Rockford, Illinois, where my mom and I would always go. See, she's got hers. My mom did that one. Originally, this was supposed to be a yellow dress. She substituted it out, but it was this couple of guys that would do the mats and really fancy stuff. So, you know, I like having a really, really nice mat on my cross stitch, just because they take so damn long to do. And ooh. Hi. Okay. All right. There's Lily. Lily. Her new thing is she likes to go behind the headboard, and then when you're standing here making the bed or climbing in, she'll claw your toes. It's awesome. Brian screams like a little girl. Okay. And I'm running out of room, obviously, on my walls. And Brian was in here last week sitting on the couch looking around. And, you know, he has said he didn't care for diamond paintings, as some of us call them, trailer art, whatever. But so everything is in here. But as he was sitting on the couch, he started looking around and saying, you know, our whole house is decorated in reds and browns. He's like, well, that one you could put in the bedroom. And I'm like, well, yeah, you know, but you don't like them. And he's like, oh, no, I like that one. And then he's always liked that mermaid. You can't see it from the reflection. He's like, well, you could hang that one somewhere. I'm like, no, that's my mermaid wall. And then he's like, he likes Alice. He always has. I'm like, no, you're not taking that one either. And he's like, well, I really like that one. And I'm, no. So I'm pointing to the ones that would match the decor. And he's like, no, 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 no. He just wants, you know, all my favorites, which would leave giant holes. And I would rather get the ones that don't match my decor in here. Put those out. You know, the things that have a lot of red in it. But anyway, I was hoping that I could convince him to give me this as my gallery. You know, get a nice tall ladder. I could hang tons of stuff in this staircase. You know, plenty of wall space to expand there, but he doesn't seem too keen on the idea. But whatever. Yeah, but I still have a little bit of room if I just keep going up. I need to rearrange some stuff because I'm thinking those would look better if I move those two over onto this wall, maybe put them here. But then that one's too big. That could probably go up there. I need to rearrange again. And I have no idea how that's going to end up getting framed. I'll figure something out eventually. But yeah. So that'll be down the road once I have a whole bunch of them again. Like before, when I went to the secondhand store and just bought, I think I bought 6 or 8 frames that day. And then plunk away at them. And I still have 2 more letters to do up here. So that'll be another thing down the road. But yeah. Okay, so I showed you that. Now I'm gonna get all my painting stuff ready. And we'll mandala. And that might even be a different video, because if anybody was tuning in just to watch me do mandala, then like, when is this woman gonna shut up? But yeah, it's still a little cramped in here, but I manage. Okay, all right. That's probably it. We'll probably do a different one for the actual mandala itself. Yeah, I think so. Okay. See you in the next one, guys. Love you. Bye.
Keep bothering me. Okay, say goodbye. Okay. Who thinks she's got a mood disorder? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Anyway, maybe it was just a little bit of sunshine yesterday got her all perked up. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're doing great, and I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're staying healthy, and I hope you're staying sane. And we'll see you soon. We're hoping. Okay, love you. Bye.